What's up, everyone? We're excited to bring you this week's edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast with your hosts Kobe, Gunner, and Dominic, where we discuss a range of topics related to health, fitness, bodybuilding, and powerlifting, as well as a few other seemingly random topics that may pique our interest. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the show. We're live, back again with another episode of the Weekend Warriors podcast. Everybody introduce yourselves, because it's been a while and everybody probably forgot y'all.
Dominic. Gunner.
Yeah, he's here somewhere, but
Yeah, he's lagging already.
yeah, bro, he's already lagging. I guess we'll get started. I want to ask, I haven't talked to Gunner in a while. I'm going to ask him if there's been any updates or how his week's been since last time I've seen him. We haven't had a workout in a while, like last 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he's really just gone. Anyway, I don't know what to start on. Do you want to talk about tomorrow?
Oh no! How
Yes,
was your week?
Let's
That was your 2 weeks.
No, let's talk about it.
What do you mean?
Let's talk about the wrestling show.
Dude, I'm actually really hyped about it.
Alright, so tomorrow there's an AEW wrestling show in Tupelo, Mississippi. And this dude, Dominic, wants to go so bad. He was the first one to bring it up.
Yeah, because
So I
we were
guess-
talking about wrestling the other day, and then that just magically like popped up. Oh, he's gone.
He's going.
It just magically like popped up. You know, like hey, AEW Tupelo, Mississippi, and I was like, oh.
It is kind of crazy how we were just talking about it randomly, and then suddenly you just send a link, and it's like, oh, they're AEW's coming in like 10 days.
Yeah, no,
like,
right.
oh, shit. But yeah, we definitely got to go to that.
Exactly.
I really just hope somebody's there that I know. Like,
Oh, I mean, Giovanni's gonna be there.
no, wrestlers, like wrestlers.
Oh yeah. Oh heck, hopefully. I know there's the other wrestlers, but
I saw Sting.
But yeah.
Sting is in.
I don't think so. I thought it was in TNA.
No, TNA is not even a thing anymore. They like replace. Anyways, we don't have to keep talking about. We don't have to keep talking about AEW.
No, he was in WWE like not so long ago. But anyways, go on.
Sting?
Yeah. Not recently, but like, it was like a while ago.
I thought he was in like the 90s.
Nah.
Rode carrying a baseball bat everywhere. Remember that was his
Yeah,
thing?
he did do that a lot.
I thought that shit was badass.
Anyways,
Gunner, say something. I'm making sure he's alive. Checking the pulse. Gunner, say something. Come in. Guess not. Anyways, were you about to say something?
nah, let's just get to it. Let's start.
So this week, our topic of discussion is myths and misconceptions in fitness and training. And let's go. I want to go round table. I just want to ask you, what is a myth or misconception you had about working out or fitness and all that until you actually started working out and realized, oh, well, actually, that's just false. What's the misconception you had before you started?
Oh, like for real, what's it called? The low, like what was it called? Less weight, low reps.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that what it's called? Oh, low, yeah. Or like heavy weight. No, wait, I said it backwards. My bad.
So you
Like
mean
heavy weight, more weight. I don't know what it is. But it's like, dude, if you have more weight, you gotta do less reps. If you have
Less weight, you do more reps.
Last week I do more reps, yeah. And I thought it was so stupid. Now I think that's so stupid. I used to think about it all the time. Like, I'm gonna just do I'm gonna do 225 for 5. No, do it. Like, no, do it for as much as you can. That's how you get stronger. That's how you get bigger.
But I was pretty similar to that whenever I first started. My top set would always be like a heavy set of like 5 on bench, or I'd go like 285 for 3. Even though I could probably get 5 if I had somebody help spot me. It's like, cool. I got 3, and that's just what I have it set at. Heavyweight, low reps. Yeah, I had the same mindset.
Gunner, it says that you're muted. There you go.
Yeah, dude, my boss called me. He's called me like 50 times in the past 30 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
I got 30 minutes ago.
Anyways, but yeah, I've always thought that. And people always go up to me about, hey, what do you think about this? I'm like, that's not true. That's a myth. Don't believe in that. Don't do that. First of all, just no. Go to failure. At least on your like top set, like your last set.
Yeah. Did you just explain like the prompt to Gunner?
Huh?
Never mind. Gunner. Okay. So the topic is misconceptions and myths in fitness. I was asking Dom, what's a misconception or myth he believed before he started working out? So what's something you had a misconception about before you started working out?
I believe celebrities whenever they said they only ate chicken, broccoli, and rice. I used to think The Rock was natural. Stuff like that. I used to take advice way too seriously that ended up all being completely wrong. Just complete lies.
So you were like the kid that was like watching the interviews on like Good Morning America or reading the muscle building magazines or something that says all this nonsense.
Yeah, I used to think if I woke up at 4 o'clock, showered, prayed, and then worked out at 4 a.m. like Mark Wahlberg, I'd end up looking like him, When in reality, he probably wakes up at 12 p.m., goes, works out, gets a pump, injects tren, and then, enjoys the rest of his day.
Yeah, I was waiting for the tren injection to get put in there. Dom said his misconception was training with heavy weight and low reps and training with low weight and high reps. Like that was his misconception when he first started. He didn't believe in like failure. He just believed in like if you're going heavy, you should just do less reps. And if you're going light, you just do more reps.
Yeah, I feel like everybody went through that phase. Some old dude, some old gym bro comes up to you and he's like, if you're going heavy, you got to do 5 to 8 reps. If you're going to go light, you got to do 12 to 15, 10 to 12.
I hate that so much. I hate that so much. People say that. Like, bro, do not listen to that crap. Just train to, like, failure. Simple as that. If that's 5 reps, it's 5 reps. My biggest one I believed in was you should train every day. Like, you should not miss a day. And you should be on time, hit the gym every single day, no rest days. Like, if you miss a day, everything's going to fall apart, and that's just not true. Like, I've had points in time where I'm going 3 times a week at most, and still have seen gains and broke past plateaus going only 3 days a week. Aside from like 6 days a week. Like, prioritizing rest was never that big of a deal whenever I first started working out, and I didn't realize how big of a deal it was. And there is serious misconceptions whenever you first start working out, to where like people say, hey, you got to go to the gym, hit it hard all the time, go hard. Like, bro, that's not sustainable. You can't keep doing that all the time. That's probably my biggest one. Or at least the hardest one to get through, I guess. Like, for sure. We taking a moment of silence.
Dude, I gotta
We're taking a moment of silence.
I don't know. You're the host. You gotta keep going. Anyways, are we going with the?
Y'all are co-hosts. Come on now, you're a co-host.
Okay, I think we should keep going with the.
No, we're gonna keep going with it.
So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going with it. I just thought you were gonna say something, or you're gonna say something. Anyways, okay, so we're on a website called performancept.com. 20 myths that need to go away in fitness. Number 1 is carbs are bad for you. Boys, I have a question. When's the last time you ate 200 grams of rice and like suffered for it?
If it's white rice or jasmine rice, I never have a problem. The only thing I have problems with is pasta. Pasta, I'll always get like hungover. Not like in a bad way, but like I just get lethargic. I want to go to sleep right after.
Last time y'all ate a slice of bread, when did that do y'all like dirty?
Yeah. The last time I ate bread.
Yeah, when is the last time you ate bread?
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
I probably consumed 25 hot dogs.
Dang.
Well, everywhere I went to 3 parties and all 3 of them had hamburgers and hot dogs, dude. I didn't have a choice.
I was a glizzy gobbler.
If you break down the macros, it's just carbs and protein. It's all good. Just don't put ketchup.
Yeah. That's the way to look at it.
But that's not a fitness misconception at all.
Definitely not. Hot dogs and a hot dog bun is probably like the most complete meal you could have. Not actually. Please don't anybody take that seriously. Nah, so carbs are not bad for you. That is a serious like misconception as far as fitness goes. Because like my mom is a prime example of this, where it pisses me off because she'll come to me and she's like, Kobe, I can't believe you're eating this rice for lunch, rice and chicken and whatever. It's like, aren't carbs bad for you? I'm like, no, like it literally is my pre-workout. Like that is what gives me energy and floods my system with glucose to be able to push me through a workout. Like
exactly.
Dude, yeah, I'm drinking a protein shake right now, full of oatmeal. And I'm about to go to the gym.
Gas.
Okay.
I'm gonna have gas.
You feel so much stronger.
Oh.
All right.
On a cut.
Number 2 on this website is weights will make you bulky. Bro, this is crazy. It's almost like my mom made this list because she says the same shit about working out and making you like big. Like
I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to look like a man.
Bro, like thinking you're going to suddenly look like fucking
good luck. If
Kevin
you can look
Maroney.
like a man natural, please.
Like suddenly you're going to just start looking like Jay Cutler whenever you do a bicep curl. Like, bro, no, that's just not how it works. As simple as that. I wish that's how it works. Don't get me wrong. I really do. I wish that was a true misconception. That's like one of those misconceptions you wish were true.
That's like wishing Hearn was natural.
That's one everybody wishes. Wish you just tell the truth. Stop lying. No.
But yeah, no.
Weights don't make you bulky.
It takes years to get anywhere. Even with the help of supplements and steroids and everything else, it still takes
long time.
If you take even people think you take steroids, you like gain muscle mass without working out. No, you just get water loaded and look fatter.
Yep. So kind of gross.
I mean, it speeds it up, but it's still a journey. So
facts. Number 3. To get results. Okay, this is one like I was saying. To get results, you need to exercise every day.
All right, Kobe's about to talk for a minute.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. We can move on.
No, I mean we can talk about it.
We can talk about it, but I firmly Kobe's about to give a whole essay.
No,
Kobe's about to give a whole 5-page essay about rest days.
I firmly believe you can exercise 2 days a week and maintain a decent physique.
I do too.
Like to get a proper physique, probably more like 4 or 5 times a week. But even on two days a week, you can maintain, if not build a great physique.
A solid upper lower split or twice a week full body split. The only thing about like taking rest days is that you got to make sure that your macros when you're working out are a lot different than your macros when you're not working out. Like rest days have to be taken a lot less seriously as far as macros go. Well, not less seriously, but you got to scale back a lot as far as carbs and fats go.
Yeah. And honestly, with proper progressive overload, you'll get to the exact same place everybody else would. It would just be a slower process.
I wonder if, like, because I know how much rest and recovery matters as far as like building muscle. I wonder how much, like, if you did take 3 or 4 days off a week compared to taking 1 day off a week, like, will you see more gains?
Mike Menser was on a 1 day a week workout split, and he done 2 workouts. Not even 2 workouts. He done 2 exercises, and he done 1 set. So he'd work out 1 time a week and do 2 sets in that. So he worked out like 30 minutes a week, and that's how much he prioritized recovery. And like he's the guy who almost beat Arnold in 1980, but that's when Arnold, had politics.
It's like if you had,
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
3 days a week. 3 days a week when you can absolutely fucking destroy yourself in the gym. But then the other 4 days, you're getting full recovery. Whereas opposed to that, let's say, what if you go 6 days a week and you have 1 rest day? You don't have much recovery between, like, you have 20 hours of recovery, 24 hours of recovery, like, on non-rest days. So I just wonder if you could, like, and you're not going to be able to destroy yourself like that in the gym if you go every single day or take 1 rest day. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah. But for argument's sake, to make the podcast a little interesting, what about Goggins?
Yeah, he's not a bodybuilder though.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
He's like a freaking maniac. I don't know how to explain him. Like, I feel like he absolutely could do bodybuilding and probably would go every day, and he would definitely see like gains. But it's like I don't know. I just wonder how my body would respond if I just started going 3 days a week, cutting my carbs back on rest days, and just killed myself those 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wonder sometimes. I don't know if I could because I just like going every day, but I guess that's just a hypothetical I've always thought about. Interesting to think of. Dude, just thinking about it, I might actually just test that and see what happens. See if I lose any size, take measurements and everything, and record my weight and see what happens if I gain or lose. We'll worry about that later. Number 4. Cardio is what you need to lose weight.
It helps, but it's not going to do it all.
Calories in, calories out. That's what helps lose weight. I don't care if you do an hour of cardio and burn 1,000 calories. If you go eat 5 donuts after that cardio didn't matter. Like, calories in, calories out. That's what it comes to. I don't care how much cardio you do.
I feel like there's enough research now to show that cardio is mostly beneficial for cardiovascular health than it is for weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about steady state cardio versus like high intensity cardio and what's better for like fat loss. And you can make an argument for high intensity cardio just because you're going so extreme that you have no choice but to lose a bunch of weight. But at the same time, you'll lose fat, you'll lose muscle too. Like if you're doing like super like hit cardio, like high intensity interval training, if you're doing hit cardio, you'll lose a lot of weight. But a lot of that weight will also be muscle too. Whereas if you're doing like steady state cardio, where you're going at like a proper speed on a treadmill or elliptical or bike or whatever, like your heart rate will constantly be sitting in the same spot and burning the same amount of calories each second that passes. So mostly what you're burning off is fat. And because, you know, oxygen and all this, VO2 max and all that, but cardio isn't necessary to lose weight though. I'm done. If y'all were going to say something. All of them? No. If you are going to say something, I just kind of went on a rant.
Oh, I thought you was like, I'm done. That's all the.
Oh, no. Podcast's over. We're done, boys.
Hey, we're out. Like, I just do cardio for cardiovascular health right now, at least. So I just do 20 minutes after every workout. That's it.
Gross.
I do cardio just to lose weight. And I mean, last year during my cut, it helped. But that was also because, like, I did it pretty seriously. Like, I used to, like, wake up early in the morning just to do it before work. And then I would do it again. I was, like, fast cardio, kind of. Like, I would...
Fasted?
Yeah, fasting cardio. And then, like, after I get done with my workout, in the afternoon, I still go do cardio. So, like, that was, like, during my cut last year. But right now I'm just doing like one time. So,
but it can be said too, if you want to do like say Rafael Diaz and do an hour and a half, 2 hours of cardio a night, you will drop weight.
Yeah, that's like steady state cardio and at like an extreme level. Every night you're going for like an hour, and you will definitely see fat loss from that for sure. But you still also have to be in a calorie deficit, like. That's a huge part. But if you're doing steady state cardio for an hour, you're easily burning 1,000 calories. Or damn near. I guess we can move on from that. Go to, here's a good one.
I like this one.
Deadlifts are bad for you.
If you're a ticktard and your form is dog water, then yes.
Your back will be
Snap City.
If you have a broccoli haircut, you probably shouldn't do them.
Broccoli haircut, dangly earrings.
You can't lift 135.
In a wife beater.
Yep. If you wear pajamas to the gym, probably should stay away from them.
Deadlifts aren't bad for you.
We're just attacking Dom's culture right now. We're sorry, Dom.
Dom's culture.
Dom's culture, my generation.
You're attacking a whole generation.
Yeah. Let's just talk about Mexicans in general. But anyways.
Going for the throat.
Yeah. If your form is not bad, then they're like amazing for you. I love deadlifts. But I think like since I'm short, it helps mostly for my legs because I really never feel it in my back unless my form is bad. But either way, I feel it more in my hamstrings. I love deadlifts, and I wish Kobe would put them back in my program. And also, do not do deadlifts in front of. Do not do sumo deadlifts in front of Kobe because he'll dog you for like a month.
Yeah, you cheated on me, bro. I walked out and saw that shit live.
He walked out. He walked out of the bathroom and just is shocked.
My disappointment. Sumo's cheating, bro. You just cheated. Couldn't believe it. My own client, right in front of my eyes.
But if you do sumo, you feel it more in the glutes as well. In my opinion.
Probably getting prepared to take one from the back.
Exactly, because it prepares you to take one from behind. You gotta prepare them glutes.
You gotta get them strong.
No, a reason I think I believe that people think deadlifts are bad for you or can be harmful is because I think deadlifts can be such an ego lift movement.
Oh yeah.
Like you see a deadlift and you see like, I don't know, somebody deadlift 5 plates. be like, that looks cool as shit. Let me go try 3 plates right now when you're not even ready for 200 pounds on a bar to deadlift. Like, you don't have proper form at all. And somebody gets in their head, like, I know I specifically have a friend that used to go to the gym and we would deadlift and like we're doing our weight or whatever. And he wants to try to keep up with us, which is fine and dandy and all, but you got to expect, like, you're going to get hurt. Like, simple as that. Mm-hmm. If you can't keep up, like, it's not even that you can't keep up, you're just not ready for that level yet. Like, you will get there if you work towards it. But you can't just start off going crazy, because, like, ego lifting on deadlifts is huge. Even for me, like, I have ran into that before whenever I first started deadlifting. I remember my first night I ever deadlifted. I deadlifted 275 pounds, and my back was sore for the next 2 weeks after that.
It'd be like that.
They really do. So that could be a reason why deadlifts get such a bad rap. But if your form's correct, like they were saying, then you have no issue. Form's correct and you're not ego lifting, deadlifts are awesome. Like, maybe the best back builder, depending on like your build of your body. Okay. Number 6. You must track calories if you want to lose fat.
Yeah, I think that's actually true.
Yeah, I think that's actually true. I don't know why this one's in it, because like, I'm reading it. It says there's other ways except for reducing your. Anyways, yeah, reducing your portion size. Like, no, either way, like if you still don't know how much fat you're eating, to be honest, or like how much protein, how much carbs.
I think
like I hate it when people just say, "Oh, I just need to half my normal portion size." I'm like, no, keep counting it, like keep measuring, weighing. Keep weighing your food and know how much you're actually eating.
I think a huge portion. I can see both sides. I can see the true side and I can see the false side of this, because I've been to where I'm losing weight and gaining weight. Now, I can see why people don't want to track calories, because it can be a real mental game. If you're that deep into it and you feel like you must track your calories and do everything to it like a T, that can be super draining for some people. I could see where that's coming from. But at the same time, if it's not that mentally draining to you and it's something you want and you strive for, is like to be on point, and tracking calories and macros and all that is like exactly what you should do. Now, if you're just going to the gym and you don't have any specific goals aside from just losing weight or losing fat in general, yeah, you can probably control your portion sizes, or do intermittent fasting, or do like some type of diet where you eliminate different foods every week, or cut back on sodas and drink water. Like, yeah, you can do that, but at some point to where you have very specific goals, you will need to track your calories. Like, to some extent, you'll need to have an idea at the very least of where your calories are at.
Gunner?
I already said, like, for me personally, yeah, I need to track them. Like, I mean, I can honestly at this point feel whether I'm in a deficit or in a surplus, like just based on how my body feels. But if I want to actually get lean or prepare for anything, I would need to track my calories, especially when if I was getting ready for a show. That'd be the biggest thing. But if I've never had to really go through a weight loss journey like Kobe has, so I'm not like educated in that area to speak about it. I've spent my whole lifting career trying to gain weight, and I went on only 2 cuts ever. So you know, it's like I don't have like a whole lot of expertise in that area.
If someone is like trying to lose fat and they have very bad eating habits or like eating disorders or like binge eating, it can be really stressful for somebody like that to mentally go through always tracking your calories. Like, they might be able to do it for a week or so, But once you get past a month and it's like you're becoming obsessive with it, and it's like, well, if you don't track your calories, then something bad's going to happen. And I mean, I don't know. That's just how I could see the mental game of it. But if you can prepare yourself and you like that type of thing, like we do, like it's not going to be an issue. You just track them. It's not that big of a deal. But there are definitely easier ways in tracking calories to lose fat, especially if you're just a general fitness person. Like if you're just going to be in shape.
Yeah, I think like at least 65-70% of America could honestly just quit snacking, and the obesity scale would go down so far.
Yep.
Like just snacks, sauces that have sugar in them,
sodas.
Yeah, sodas, alcohol. Yeah, just anything that's like not necessary in a diet. Just cut that out. Like the midday snack. I remember at school you have like before lunch break where you get to eat.
Yep.
Before lunch, after you've already had breakfast before you came to school.
Yep.
That's just like an easy way to get kids fat.
Yep. Bro, and the thing is, the options they had there were like fruit, like not fruit snacks. I remember back when I was a kid, I know like Michelle Obama or whatever changed this shit whenever she got in office. But whenever I was a kid, bro, it was like Skittles, Starburst, all this like super high sugar stuff. It was like no water, straight up soda from the fountain. That shit was so fire too. Like I remember I'd mix Mellow Yellow and Sprite and get a pack of Skittles and dump the Skittles inside the Mellow Yellow and Sprite when I was a little kid.
Holy sugar.
Bro, the fact that I didn't have any cavities is like blows my mind. But like, yeah, that's back in the day. Like shit's changed a lot now.
Dang. Well, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, we never had that.
But this is like when I was in first grade, kindergarten. Yeah, stuff has changed over time. But
Dude, I used to love those sour Skittles. I'd eat like 3 packs of those at a time. Then my tongue would be like burnt from
numb.
Acidic acid.
Shit would be numb. I remember mine. Yeah, that's way back in the day, though. A lot of stuff's changed.
Yeah, nowadays they just feed you cardboard until you have a good day.
Yep. Give you like some shitty pizza or like some Welch's fruit snacks. If they even have those anymore, they probably don't.
Or barely any food.
What was lunch like when you was a senior?
Bro, I remember when the worst thing was like, I suppose like a, I guess a beef salad or something like that. Or like a taco salad. Taco salad, my bad, taco salad.
Bro, is Taco Tuesday racist?
No,
Should
it's
schools
not.
be allowed to do that?
I don't even know. I don't know. But it was like a taco salad. But you know what it actually was? It's literally just beef on your plate, and it looked like poop on your plate. Like it was.
So was there any salad about it, or was it just ground beef?
No, there really wasn't. I mean, some foods were good, like Come, you went to Belmont, right? I always forget.
Yes,
you remember the Strombolis back in the day?
Yeah, I remember those things are pretty gas.
Oh my, those are gas. I missed that. I don't think they've had that in like so long.
Bro, my favorite was always they probably don't do this shit anymore because it's probably unhealthy. It's unhealthy as shit. But pizza with stuffed crust, bro. Pepperoni pizza with stuffed crust.
Oh, they used to do that. Yeah, so I think that's how I found that about stuffed crust pizza.
That shit was so good. That and steak fingers. Bro, steak fingers used to smack.
Gotta have what's food in Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's a good question. What's food like at a private school?
So on Fridays we had this lady. Her name was Miss Ellen. She done home cooked meals, which were amazing. And so like she would do tacos, burgers.
Yeah, it made.
You know, all the country cooking things. Obviously, it wasn't like Dom's tacos. It'd be the same kind of tacos you get at the fake Mexican restaurants that are around here. And
tacos. You could have said Mexican tacos.
Oh, they're not like Tex-Mex. You know what I mean? They're not offensive.
They're They lack.
But like it was good. So I mean, usually you just brought your own, but they had options that you could buy. It's just like any other school.
Okay.
Like I would every morning, like every day, I would eat breakfast. But as soon as I got to school, I would buy like 4 packs of Doritos before lunch and eat all those.
Damn.
Like that's how I got to like 200 pounds was just Doritos school.
Doritos.
And then for lunch, I'd have like 2 cans of Hormel's chili.
I remember that phase. That's so, bro. Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt, but I still have like 12 cans of Hormel turkey chili in my pantry that I have not eaten. It's probably been there for 7 months now.
Are they in date?
I think so. Yeah.
What do you want for them?
You can just have them. Next time you're in town, just stop by and just get the turkey, bro. You can have it.
Hey, just bring it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, we need to talk about that actually. Let's move on. We're 35 minutes in. What's the last thing we did?
Are we gonna do all 20 or we're just gonna do 10?
We'll just do 10 now. We'll do 10 next week.
Alright, but choose wisely.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the first 10. The next one is do weights only if you want to build muscle.
I guess so.
You got to. You can do push-ups. You can do body workouts. I mean, you can use a chair. You can use a sofa, a bed. Your brother.
I mean, it's like
anything that has some weight to it.
Okay, the thing here is the word only that they're using. Do weights only if you want to build muscle. Like weights are a lot more useful than just building muscle. It's like functionality and.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. Your bone marrow will literally deteriorate over time if you don't use your body, and weights help prevent that.
Yeah.
Like there's some pictures online that you can look up, like the average 70-year-old skeleton, and look at the difference between their bone marrow from not really an athlete, but just someone who stays healthy and goes to the gym versus a normal person, and it's just incredible to see. So yeah, I think lifting weights is a lot more, even if they're small, like those pink 1 pound weights. If that's all, if that's what you got to use.
Yeah.
Like anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, it's like weights are not only for building muscle, like is the point. It's for functionality and healthier lifestyle. And your body, your joints, your ligaments and tendons should experience strain from lifting weights, whether that be in your day-to-day life, or whether that be from just going to the gym working out. But your body needs some type of stress on its actual muscles and tendons so they don't deteriorate, like you were saying.
Yeah, I agree. But I do believe you can be a perfectly healthy human with body weight workouts and just running down the road.
For sure, definitely. Plenty of body weight stuff that you can do is running.
Mm-hmm.
Stay healthy.
Yeah, after COVID, there's so many articles about body weight workouts and stuff that you can do at home. It's crazy.
Bro, that was easily the best thing about COVID. This is kind of a side tangent. But the best thing about COVID is how popular fitness got. Like,
it really did. Like right after COVID, like the fitness industry, like now there's like fitness influencers.
I mean, for like a year and a half, people had nothing else to do besides sit inside, watch TV, play video games, and your only other option was to work out. That's it. If your gym was open, fortunately, we were lucky enough to have our gym open the entire time during COVID, even though there were some restrictions here and there. But
I don't know, because some people kind of sneaked in, pretend like they were cleaning.
Wait, what?
They did close for like 2 weeks.
Did they?
Yeah.
I was
gonna say,
that's when we had the time chamber.
Yeah, that's when we had the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah, I forgot. That was for a short period of time, though. Like, it wasn't lengthy.
I'm playing.
Damn, that was a different era.
Yeah, we would work out in Sammy's garage and then drive all the way to Tishomingo and run around that basement.
We had that bench press that was also like duoed as a hack, not a hack squat, just a barbell squat rack, and we had a black barbell with a bunch of like metal basic ass looking weights, and we would just go hard on the carport was like solid concrete. and we just go hard in there.
Didn't y'all still like go to fitness, pretend like y'all were cleaning, but in reality y'all were just?
Did we do that? That sounds like something we would do, but I don't know if we did. I would do. I know we busted in one time, but I don't know if that was during COVID. No. We busted in a couple times and worked out like with the lights off and all that.
Yeah, we called Chris. He's like, "Y'all can break in if you want." And I think, what did you do? Did you just like pull on the door?
Yeah, I just fucking pulled that bitch and.
Bro, the door was broke so long after that. You could just like, if you just like wiggled it a lot, it would open up.
Yeah, it was the left side. I remember.
And even when like COVID was like dialing down a tiny bit, we didn't wear masks at the gym. Did y'all ever realize that?
Yeah. You would have some. You would have some people wear masks.
Yeah, some people.
But I remember. I just remember how like when COVID first like was beginning, how serious everybody took it, and how it's like, oh, if you get COVID, you're gonna fucking die. So I remember being in the gym, like on the treadmill, and somebody beside me is like wearing a mask, coughing or whatever. I'm like, fuck, this nigga's gonna kill me, bro. Like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get COVID. I'm gonna die in my bed tonight. Like, people took that stuff so seriously, and the fact that it's just what it is now is just crazy. It's just crazy. That's a whole other fucking topic for another day.
It'd be like that.
Bro, we don't even have to be big, and talking about that might get us canceled.
Yeah, honestly, just talking about COVID. Bro, I'm surprised the FBI's probably listening to us right now. Probably got my agent standing right outside my door.
He's like, just in case.
He's just waiting on me. What's the next topic?
Number 8. I think it's number 8.
Yeah, too much protein isn't good for you. I don't know what that means.
To an extent, I mean, I've actually heard that too. Like too much, you can't eat too much protein because it's gonna hurt you're gonna ruin your kidneys. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Bro, that's like extreme amounts, like
exactly.
Exuberant amounts of protein.
I think you're possibly eating too much protein.
No, like okay. So when you eat protein, and if you eat too much and your body can't, so the reason there is like this whole, dial it back. So the reason there's like this whole debate on the protein window and all that protein timing and whatnot is because your body will go into will go with catabolic. Yeah. It'll go catabolic to where your body can't process protein and it gets broken down as carbs. That does happen. But at the same time, it's like there's no sense on putting a limit to protein when it just gets broken down as carbs if you like go over a certain amount. If your body can't process that much protein, it just gets broken down into carbs. So there's nothing wrong with eating a lot.
All I know is that like if you have a kidney problem, that you really cannot eat a lot of protein as well.
Was it you or?
Yes. Like my ex, like she only had she has a kidney problem, and so like she only had to eat like a certain amount of like protein, and like obviously I think she didn't even consume that much protein either way, but like. She still had to like be careful with that and all that because I would always say like, or just because she used to want to like get bigger. Oh, she had to gain weight actually. Yeah, she had to gain weight, and I was like, just protein and all that. Like, you can because she wants to tone a little bit, but she's like, I can't eat a lot of protein anyway. Then I was like, I don't know what to do now.
But even then. Even then, you're limited by like a serious medical condition, though. Like that's such a rare thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
To, like not be able to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Like to not be able to process protein. That's such a rare thing. So that's like 1 in a million type shit. And even then, dude, it's like
if I was ever diagnosed or anything like that, I think I just have to take the chances and get on the transplant list.
I wonder what that even why was it her kidneys?
Yes.
That's, I don't know. I want to do research on that now. But I know my mom.
I'm sure my dad gave me a kidney.
Let's go. I want to go back to the carbs thing. So my mom has what's it called? It's some disease or disorder that you're just like an autoimmune thing, to where your body cannot process complex carbs. So if you're eating like super high level GI carbs, like your body struggles to process it, and then suddenly you'll basically get like IBS type symptoms, to where you have like serious stomach pain, and like you feel like you want to shit your guts out, but you like can't. It's just your intestines and your gut biome trying its best to break down complex carbs, and your body just can't. Now, if you're somebody that has a problem like that, a serious disease like that, then yes, carbs are probably bad for you. They're not good for you.
So it's almost like your body recognizes them as a foreign substance.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And it'll cause like a lot of inflammation in your stomach. You'll get bloated, and it's a bad time. I've seen my mom deal with that for years now. I even think I have like mild whatever that is, because if I eat some like extreme complex carb, like let's see, what's an example? Like really processed foods will seriously get me there. Let's see, I want to look up some high GI foods. Pasta, Gunner, you were talking about that earlier. Pasta's a high GI food. Let's see. I remember there's a whole list on in my SSA book.
Yeah, you think that helps me gain weight?
Bread is probably the highest. White bread. The lowest is usually vegetables and like grains. But either way, yeah, like I was saying, there are some cases every now and then to where this one specific thing is bad for you, but that's like such a rare occurrence that you can't really account for it. We can move on to number 9. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all want to add anything to that? To the too much protein isn't good for you?
No, I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
Okay. Gluten-free is a healthier way for everyone to eat.
I don't know nothing about that, so it's just a different one? Or no?
What?
You choose a different one or no?
Did I choose a different one? What do you mean?
Can we choose a different one?
I mean, yeah, we can.
All right.
I was gonna talk about it in order. Squatting below parallel is bad for your knees.
No, that's been debunked completely. Knees over toe guy.
I was about to say knees over toes guy.
Yeah. Kobe taught me that.
Nah, if anything is better, I would almost argue that like it's better for your knees to squat past parallel.
Oh yeah.
Like it's got to be better for your knees. It's better for your joints, period, to get used to that type of motion. You're always fucking going just parallel.
I feel like if you do go parallel, I feel like there's so much tension. Like I feel like it hurts, you know?
Yeah, if you stop at parallel coming down with that much weight, it's like it doesn't feel natural, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels natural to go all the way down. To me it does, because I've been doing it for so long, but
and if you want to grow your legs and like just you got to go below parallel. Like C-bump static. If you want bigger legs, drop that ass down.
Like, don't get me wrong, you'll probably have some knee pain and you'll be a lot more sore from your leg days if you go ass to grass. But that does not mean it's bad for you. Like, it takes pain to grow. Like, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So,
yeah. I was about to, the more tension you can honestly get on your knee in a good way and provide more blood flow there, the better it is.
All facts. No printer.
No print. Oh.
Let's see. Another good one.
Pick a scientific one.
Scientific one. Okay, fat burner supplements are needed to drop/burn fat.
Oh,
They're not needed, but they help. If they're one that
yeah.
actually works.
I took them. I didn't see a difference. I feel like I still at the same as I did before.
Have you ever tried Yohimbe?
No, I haven't. I can't find it. I feel like I have to go to GNC.
Yeah, you can find it at GNC. Or like on Amazon.
Yeah, maybe Amazon. I don't know. I feel like I need to find like a really good one.
It's a great fat burner with zero side effects at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm saying like fat burners. I mean, if you sometimes you may feel like crap, and like I feel like it has too much caffeine for you to drink pre-workout as well. I mean, I feel like you should have mixed it because I did that before and I felt like crap and I didn't finish my workout. So
the thing about fat burners is that like they're so stimulant like heavy, and it can cause a lot of like problems. That's my biggest thing about fat burners. It can cause a lot of problems for your organs and your heart, specifically your heart.
Just might as well just drink high stem pre-workout. Don't do that though.
Why not do that?
That was my biggest issue with Yohimbe was it just gave me anxiety for the whole day. Not really anxiety, but it just made me on edge, anxious. My heart rate was like 98 the whole day.
I remember
now, it gives you energy. It makes you super energetic, and it definitely works. But it's just not worth being anxious all day.
Yeah, the times I took Yohimbe, it was like the only time I did it is whenever I was specifically trying to cut like very hard. Like whether that's for the bodybuilding show or whether that's for like looking good on the beach or whatever. I would never take that if I'm just fucking now. Right now, I wouldn't take Yohimbe for that reason. Like I'm just chilling pretty much in a slight deficit. But I remember the symptoms of like Yohimbe was like random heart rate spikes like that, anxiety. Like you said you weren't really like didn't have anxiety like that. I had like serious anxiety with Yohimbe. I don't know why. Like, man, I know I'm naturally just an anxious person anyways, but like if you just compound that with like something that's gonna, I don't know what's the word, naturally, quote unquote, boost your testosterone levels, it's just gonna make it worse. And then there goes your heart rate and your metabolism increases, which you will lose the fat. Don't get me wrong, it will work. But you also have like kind of scary side effects. Like, I won't lie. Bro, I wonder what would happen if a woman took Yohimbe. Like, how would that work out? Like, how much would that affect her? Since it's supposed to like increase testosterone levels or whatever. Like, how would that work for a woman?
They'll be a beast.
They'll be a beast. They will get bulky. They will become Jay Cutler from doing one bicep curl.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look that up. Women.
So Yohimbe.
Women on Yohimbe. I'll say this about Yohimbe though.
Thank you.
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to, since we're like an hour in. Bro, some of the craziest wood, like
I was about to say
some of the craziest wood. Like, if you're struggling to get it up, take Yohimbe and you're fucking good. Like, you're beyond 100%. You're like 125%. You're fucking rocking. Like, Yohimbe is great for that. Like, the blood flow is just on point. But I still don't think all the side effects are worth it. Like,
All right, well, this concludes our podcast.
Dom tries to keep the podcast PG-13.
Yeah. You try your best, so it never works out that way. I don't even know why you try anymore.
Because
your dad listens?
No.
Yes.
No.
Your dad's gonna hear me say that.
They don't.
Be like, bro, you told your friend that I listen to your podcast?
No, they don't listen to it. I never hear them listen to it, so they don't listen to it. And that's fake friends. Fake fam.
Fake fam. Hey, at least my dad just straight up tells me he don't listen to that shit. Like the other day I was talking to him like, Dad, you listen to podcasts yet? He's like, hell no.
He's like, but I support it.
He's like, yeah, keep doing it, but I ain't gonna listen to that shit. Oh my god. Dad's a great man.
Dang, the $36 tickets are gone.
Are they?
Yes.
Now what are we gonna do?
What about the $60 tickets?
Nope. Well, we're not even buying them yet. Like, let's just wait till tomorrow.
That's crazy.
It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be sold out until it's actually started. They're not gonna start at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'll get to work. I'll deposit my check, and I'll order the tickets after that. Order my tickets.
Hey, but Future's gonna be in Memphis. Drake with 21 is gonna be in. Drake with 21 is gonna be in Memphis.
I already got
Lil
my
Baby
tickets.
All right, Lil Baby with the Kid Laroi.
Kid
Gonna be in
Laroi.
Memphis. Yeah.
Who cares about the Kid Laroi? Like, whoever said, yo, turn on that Kid Laroi. Yo, bump that new shit by Kid Laroi. Ain't nobody ever said that. Have you?
All right, this concludes our.
Have you said that?
No.
Exactly. Gunner, do you even know who that is?
Oh, Bad Bunny?
Yeah, pretty much. No, even somebody more irrelevant, the Kid Laroi.
More. All right.
Yo, Dom's just gonna leave. Just leave. Leave the entire.
Tom,
lounge.
I heard Bad Bunny.
Oh.
Thank God. Thank God I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Thank God I
Big
can't.
song, and it was all over.
I can't. I didn't hear a word.
Bro, Dom, do you not love how whenever he's breaking up, it'll catch the last bit, but it won't get anything in the middle. It never gets anything in the middle.
Exactly, because Bad Bunny.
Bro, and I'm always on the same freaking road. Happens every time.
Why on the road?
Bro, it's always every time we're like almost an hour in. You can just guarantee Gunner's gonna sound like Bumblebee from Transformers and this shit.
Anyways.
Oh, bro. Okay.
This concludes our podcast.
Why do you say it so seriously?
Alright, guys, this concludes our podcast.
No. Why do you, bro? No,
Bro, that sounded like a Bad Bunny song.
Bro,
Bro,
you're like, bro, you're either like the most energy or the least energy. Like, just be like middle ground.
Alright, guys. This concludes our podcast. I appreciate y'all listening. Hopefully, you understand these misconceptions. Hopefully, you believe in us and those other people. Hopefully, you trust us. You know, we're the, Kobe's the factual guy. Gunner's the historian, and I'm just here. Follow me on Instagram.
Good.
And
I'm just gonna cut it out right there.
All right, and then Kobe, any words? Gunner?
Final thoughts, feelings.
I thought it was over.
Opinions. No, I'm gonna cut out that part where he tagged his Instagram in it.
Just put a beat. Just put a like.
just bleep it out.
Follow me on Instagram at D.
Bro, I actually will. I swear to God. Nah, we're an hour in, so we can just wrap it up right here. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to say? Like,
Nah.
Gunner, you
Did
on
you
something?
know in Hawaii it is illegal to laugh really loud? All you can do is have a aloha.
Oh my god. Anyways, that was it for this week's episode of the podcast. We'll definitely catch y'all next week. Y'all be good.
Bye.
Take care. And that was this week's edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you've made it this far, please leave us a rating. Check out our Instagram page at weekend_warriors_podcast if you like the show. And thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back at you next week.